Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother to play Mono Blue Tempo on MTG Arena all the way to Mythic. This was the road to Mythic. We are one win away. I was one win away at the beginning of this week. But I'm one win away again, and we're going to seal the deal today. I hope. Because if it's not today, it's going to be with a screenshot at the end. Oh, look, I did it. But anyway, so this is the list that I've been playing. It's definitely taken some changes over my course from like what's it called, silver. I think you start at silver. No, you start at bronze, all the way to Mythic. But this is what I'm running at Mythic. New additions since Ravnica Allegiance are Pteramander, Faerie Duelist, and Quench. And I like Quench. I like Pteramander. Sorry, curious about Faerie Duelist. It just feels like a flash creature, but that's fine. That's what I'm trying to use it with Quench for, so that I have Faerie Duelist up, and if I don't play Faerie Duelist, or if my opponent plays a card I can't deal with, we play with Quench. So yeah, this is the list. Here's the sideboard. Not that I use it, and this is an unreliable sideboard. If you're watching for the first time, the sideboard means nothing. People just ask me, what should I put in the sideboard? Just put this in then. I don't know if it's any good. Probably the Diamond Mares are the only thing that the 4 Diamond Mares and 2 Sleeps are the only things I can be certain of. Bird's not going in there. All right, we're 1 win away. We're 1 win away. Let's do this. Control decks look to answer early threats and survive until the late game, when they take over with powerful spells and card advantage. We're up against the Wolf. And they got Wolfies everywhere, actually. Well, this is a Wolfie. That's a wolf. The other one was a Panther. Oh, they go first. The Wolf goes first.
Panther.
We'll keep this. Well, hello. Hello. Nice. So, we got this far just to get eaten up by a damn mono red deck. Oh, alright, we're losing this. Hard to beat Steamkin. Well, we can try to Merfolk Trickster it on their turn. Try to prevent any counters getting on this thing. It'll be very meaningful. They could, in response, kill the Merfolk Trickster and get a counter on it anyway, but it'll be less meaningful than they usually do. And it does save us some life. Firebrand. It's gonna make it hard to block with anything. They're running out of cards, though. Resolve. Trying to save Wizard's Retort for something big. Something big, people. We'll attempt to eat a Fanatical Firebrand and try to save ourselves some life from the runaway Steamkin. So make you smaller, block a Firebrand, take 2 damage. No, not gonna happen. Ugh, still taking a lot of damage here. Well, we'll try to do it again next turn. If we can keep drawing lands, that would help. I can take 5. Tempest Djinn might change everything around. Actually, Quench is dead, right? So here's the funny thing. I could play Quench here, and if they want this thing to resolve, they have to use up all 3 mana. They have to lose all their runaway Steamkin mana. Interesting conundrum for them.
thinking about it.
Yeah, alright, they're gonna let it resolve. Okay, this thing resolved. But Steamkin is vulnerable now. I hope. These firebrands are still a problem. Okay, do you have anything else to do with 1 red mana? Maybe. Ugh. Yeah, this resolves. So I can't kill the Steamkin. Oh, they learned their lesson from last time. Hilarious. Yeah, we'll just play Faerie Duelist. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. Go to 5, which means we're actually going to 3. These Fanatical Firebrands can just shoot us at any moment. Spell Pierce is very late. We're just gonna have to play Robin Williams.
Brabin.
And probably the Siren Stormtamer. Just get a creature on the board. We have to hope our opponent blanks here. Like, just don't play anything, damn it. Just don't play anything. Why do the mono red decks just never fizzle? They just have to draw gas after gas after gas.
Okay.
Means nothing yet. Okay, so...
Well, Steamkin can just go away now.
Yes. And I think we're going to block here. Because this thing is essentially a damage to our face and go to 1. Nothing changes. We just have to dodge burn spells. Alright, so... okay, we got Wizard's Retort? We have a Pteramander here. Need to win somehow, though. There's that 20 life. I have a card in hand. Do I have any... How many instants do we have? 1 instant. This can get really big.
Could attack for 1.
I guess no attacks. Until I know I can profitably, like, attack. Ugh. Well, now we're going to attack. I don't like tapping out like this, but I need to get into a situation where I can try to win. So now I'm hoping they draw creatures. Well, they drew a creature, but not the creature I wanted to see.
Boom!
Yeah, we lose. Damn it! So close. That was close. Just about stabilized. Close, but no donut.
You can have a nut.
My brother has nuts here, but I forgot that I'm on camera. It's terrible. It's just rule number 1, don't eat on camera. It's terrible. You're just an idiot.
When I start making videos, I'm going to have nuts in my mouth, potato chips, and Pop Rocks.
The worst is chicken. We go first.
Jenkins.
At least we'll go first with Quench. I guess we're up against another mono red deck. We'll be in good shape if they just like play a creature pass, then we can Merfolk Trickster at end of turn, Cure Obsession, and then hold up what's it called?
Quench.
Yeah, Quench. Okay, let's play Merfolk Trickster. probably not. I'm not going to do anything with this because they're not tapped out. If they were to shock this thing, that would be terrible. In response, yeah. See, I foresee the future.
Next week's lottery numbers.
Oops. Get to my main phase. Well, what's the worst thing that could happen if I play Tempest Djinn? I think nothing. Maybe 2 burn spells hit it? I almost always take the action. Alright, we're, as far as I'm concerned, this game's over. Play our land, attack for 5, draw 2 cards a turn. See, so long as they don't have Steamkin, the deck sucks. That's my evaluation of it. Steamkin is the big problem. This resolves, take another 4 damage. Have as many of these as you want. Sure. Can't do anything this turn. Fanatical Firebrand and Lightning Strike. Another Curious Obsession. Let's get curious. Curious. It's 8 damage. It's lethal in 2 turns. See, you're not so big. You're not so tough without your Steamkin. By the way, remember, Siren Stormtamer can counter Risk Factor.
3.
Resolves. It's gone. You got it.
Tap out big, come on.
We're trying.
Nope.
And here's where they explode. Oh, not quite. Okay.
Boom!
Wasn't exactly on cue. Alright, we're almost there. It's just a big tease. MTG Arena is just teasing us. We're gonna get there.
It's that pot of gold sitting on top of your mind.
Yeah, that pot of gold. I have to spend the rest of my life trying to get to that pot of gold. Boo wax. And it also is a pretty good example. Oh, this finally. This hand looks pretty good. Problem is every deck has removal, so like turn 2 Curious Obsession is so dangerous. Whoa, what is that? That definitely did not make that sound.
It's been doing that every time.
I'm all in. They can't kill it next turn. I'm all in against the stupid white deck. Block this. I'd really like something that will protect it. Excellent. That's protection. So I can just let them do whatever the hell they want. I'm just going to counter the one thing that deals with this. What's this in the corner? Simic Soul or something? Wow, did not attack. What's the point of that? You can't block.
Oops. He says oops.
Yeah. Well, I do not feel sorry for you. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, the only removal that they have in the deck is this white. Played my land. This white Convoke spell. That's the only thing that can tamper with our, basically, our win condition. Yeah, let's quench this. They won't activate this. Won't get more mana. They won't get a chance. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything they can do at 1 mana. Well, they're actually playing with red, so maybe they're playing with
Fire.
fire. That's right. I'm not playing any of these cards. So at their upkeep, I'm going to play Merfolk Trickster, though. I guess I'll tap down the Dauntless Bodyguard.
We're going to Mythic.
And now we have Wizard's Retort up.
Tap out. Come on.
Hopefully we're going to Mythic. See, that's the card I'm trying to protect against. But now we've used our Wizard's Retort and we have no more protection.
More will be on the way. You're about to draw 2 cards.
Okay, that's more protection. It's hard to beat a player who's drawing 3 cards a turn. I'll admit, this is ridiculous. This is like the old-fashioned way of playing the deck. Just slam Curious Obsession on your creature.
Play another. The Curious Obsession.
Just pass the turn.
Sacrifice?
Yeah, I can sacrifice Siren Stormtamer to protect. They're just hoping I don't do anything. Are they going to attack? They will. Sure. So I'll just make sure this thing doesn't gain lifelink. Not that it matters. We can play Curious Obsession and have 8 power on the board. We do it!
There we go.
The road to Mythic is complete! Oh, it's gorgeous.
Whatever.
Unfortunately, I'm like one of 3,000 people up here. That's not the most prestigious ranking. So we're at Mythic. I don't know what happens here. Alright, let's see what it's like in Mythic. Maybe the players get better. As an additional card, I don't care about this.
There's so much more leg room in Mythic.
Yeah, there's so much. It's so spacious. It's not crowded like that damn bronze level.
Can't hear the engines either.
Our opponent goes first. So they're a 93%er, we're a 98%er. That's cool.
What does that mean?
That shows where you are in the Mythic standings,
Oh, I see.
to the compared to everybody else. That's I think that's really cool. I guess I'm just gonna pass, and then eventually, we could play the Pteramander, and then eventually hold up Quench.
Ugh.
Resolve.
Hate these elves.
I hate them too. Everyone hates them. Oh man. This Quench is getting worse and worse. That's where I wish I had Merfolk Trickster. Oh, I'm gonna quench that. That thing is a son of a bee. That thing is a total son of a bee. Alright, either of these are good Curious Obsession targets. I guess one problem is that they could play... The main spell in the deck that you want to try to counter is this sort of return 2 target creatures from your graveyard back to your hand. It's Jadelight Ranger. Oh, they need land. They want Detection Tower. They found Detection Tower. What are you going to do with all this mana? That's creeping me out. Oh, maybe you just don't like the threat. Well, Quench looks pretty terrible. Let's see if we can get ahead here. leave Surge Mare on blocking duty. They have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully it's not removal. Merfolk Trickster is fine. Yeah, we'll just end the turn on that then.
Tap out.
I just hope there's not some big thing that you're trying to... Well, they tapped out.
They can quench.
Trample... No, I can't. This spell cannot be countered. Well, now what do I do? And it has hexproof. Yeah, resolves. I guess none of this matters. I guess, does it have trample? Can't be counter trample and hexproof. That's ridiculous. Okay, so the game's afoot. I need to get this Tempest Djinn out. We gotta attack in the air to try to race them on the ground. Oh man, we need islands. We need islands to make this Tempest Djinn matter. Oh, that sucks. And that's something we could counter. So we're still all in on Tempest Djinn. You can only attack for 7. Only! Oh yeah. Oh, that's terrible. It's the last thing I needed to see. Attack. Somehow race. If I can get them down to 8, then we can win with the Surge Mare. So that's just something to optimistically look forward to. What to do about this stupid Carnage Tyrant, though? Because I might end up spending a lot of mana next turn just trying to deal with the removal spell. Actually, it doesn't even matter. They've got a ton of mana. Maybe I just shouldn't be attacking. Maybe I should just play defensively, try to block this thing, because then I stabilize the board, right? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. This Quench and Spell Pierce are awful. And maybe the correct thing to do was to play the Merfolk Trickster. Well, I guess I just should have played Merfolk Trickster before combat anyway. Okay, so that's going to die. And I'm still going to take 7 damage. And then we're going to seriously consider trying to trade off this stupid thing. Okay, resolves. I could also have considered... No, forget it. Okay. I'm gonna take my turn. Oh, well, that's good as anything. They can help trade with Llanowar Elves. The Pteramander can get really big, though. I should have probably burned my Spell Pierce and my Quench, so basically it acted as mana. No attacks. And turn. Please just draw nothing. My hand is very face up.
My hands are in my pockets.
There's actually a difference between tapping down Jade Light Ranger and Merfolk Branchwalker. If they want to suicide their way, they're Merfolk Branchwalker, and that's the one that goes in the graveyard. Then if they try to bring that card back, then it gets less value than the Jade Light Ranger. I probably should have just done this from the beginning. Like, I was not racing. Well, I mean, there was some chance I could race them, but it just didn't come true. Okay, so this is a definite thing that needs to happen. This thing has to block. You block this thing like that. I gotta keep the Pteramander. Just one spell. I take 2 damage, go to 2. Guess that's just how it's gonna be.
No funny business.
Hopefully not. Still got my horsey. My sweet pony. Absolutely not. But now I gotta get rid of this Pteramander. And it could have been big if I just burned my Quench and my Spell Pierce on that removal spell. Whoops! Whatever. It's not a good spot. So we would have had a chance. I think we would have had a good chance if I got that idea to play defensively earlier. Nah, I have no idea how to win this. There's just nothing that's gonna get us back from here. Both these cards are just garbage. But that's why I only have two Spell Pierces left in this deck. Oh! See, this is the card you want to counter. Find only costs 2? That's disgusting. Got him. It's okay. I'm just dicking around, we're dead. Alright, we'll play one more. You're gonna keep me in Mythic, right? Don't send me back to Diamond, please. I don't belong there.
You don't understand, I don't belong here.
Yeah, I don't belong there.
Shawshank Redemption.
We'll enjoy one more game in Mythic. It's probably going to be my last, because then I have to start working on best of 3 for the next season. Opponent goes first, but this hand's good. Assuming the Siren Stormtamer, assuming I can untap with the Siren Stormtamer, looks good. That doesn't look good. Well, okay, so if it dies, if they're going to take the time to kill it, then our Quenches are going to be alive for the rest of, hopefully for the rest of the game. Okay. Probably not. No, you know what? I probably should play the Curious Obsession. And if they try to kill it, then I Spell Pierce it, and then, again, we are in that same situation. Because the thing is, I have to wait till 4 mana to play Curious Obsessions and have Spell Pierce and Quench back up. That's a bit too much. So, if this thing lives and we pass the turn, then that'll be fantastic. Alright, we've won the game. Game's over. Thanks for watching, people. What's Jess guy? And if they had nothing to do before, they still have nothing to do. I hope this is not too greedy, but we have a Spell Pierce. Yeah, we have Siren Stormtamer and Spell Pierce up, so that's fine.
And a Wizard's Retort.
And well, I can't play Wizard's Retort at the same time. That's unfortunate, but that resolves. Not going to tap out for Faerie Duelist. Just keep your grinding cards. 3 damage turn. 2 cards a turn. It's great. Oh no. Didn't draw any land. Okay, I'll end the turn. Get rid of Surge Mare. I better spend these Quenches though. Because if they play like Niv Mizzet, that's a problem. I'm not exactly close to defeating that. I'll play the Quench. I'm gonna save Spell Pierce just in case I need the mana efficiency. Oh, you know what I could have done? Play Spell Pierce and play Merfolk Trickster. No, I still want Merfolk Trickster for Niv Mizzet. Now I have some room to play Faerie Duelist at end of turn, or I can play the Pteramander. Sure, it's basically the same thing. Oh, it's getting all dramatic. I like that it shows you, like, against how good of an opponent you're up against. Another Curious Obsession. I'm curious. How far is this gonna go? So I could Spell Pierce this, or I could use the Siren Stormtamer. Guess we'll use this. Okay, what's the clock like? This is 5 damage? Okay, it's 5 damage, so this is a 2-turn clock. Let's keep the clock on the board.
I mean, he's screwed.
Not really.
He's done
Oh, you know what? Well,
Wizards Retort.
yeah, but I can only... if they play the 3-mana sweeper and have counterspell backup, I lose the entire board. How many cards in the graveyard? 4, so search for his can't flip yet.
Ain't gonna have backup.
Yeah, maybe I should use the Siren Stormtamer. Okay, it's over. As far as I'm concerned. Play like Merfolk Trickster at end of turn. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh, I can't play Merfolk Trickster now. I have to play Quench. Quench. Running out of counter spells though. Oh, okay, I'm out of stuff, but I got tons of creatures just in case the board somehow does get wiped.
Tap over to Faerie or whatever.
Yeah. Tap out for something! Just tap out.
There it is.
What the hell is this? Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard, -3. Deals damage to target creature equal to the number of instant or sorcery spells. Okay, I read enough.
So is he. 3, 2, boom!
We did it. Alright, we're gonna end Mono Blue Tempo in the ranked on a good note. At 98%, which is embarrassing. I'd rather be in the top something. Unfortunately, I don't have time to grind this damn thing. But, like, if there's a standard GP tomorrow, I'd play this damn thing. I don't know about the sideboard. We're going to learn about what's the best sideboard to play with Mono Blue Tempo going into the next, in the best of 3 season. So I'll focus on best of 3. Is it ranked? I don't know if it's ranked or not. Like, I still want to play ranked. Like, I'm addicted to this sort of ranked thing. But as you see, I'm just slowly moving up. Mono Blue Tempo, it's great. And by the way, you know what? I started 1 win away from Mythic, but then I lost a ton, but I went right back. So, you know, don't be discouraged if you suffer some losses. It's a lot of variance in this sort of best of one, so don't be discouraged. I know I've lost 5, went back up and down. Happens all the time. But overall, still moving forward. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank all of you for watching. Thank you very much. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Mono Blue Tempo in Arena.